going on, my people? How's everybody doing and how's everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video, my people. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make an incredible player that a lot of people don't even know about. But if you was around the same age as me or around that time and you knew who this man was, Serge Ibaka, this is going to be the prime Serge Ibaka build. This man was a problem, all right? He was an absolute problem, my people, okay? So first things first, right? So 6'10" power forward, 68 layup, 77 standing dunk with a 90 driving dunk, which is amazing, and then the 92 close shot. Okay, so that's dope. You can't go wrong with that. This 90 driving dunk on a 6'10" build is gonna be crazy. All right. Now shooting. So he wasn't known to really shoot threes, but he had a crazy mid-range. The mid-range game was crazy. So 91 midi, 70 on a three-point shot. You could cap break this, you know, and you're gonna see how I made the build as well. I made the build very similar, very similar. 66 free throw. Okay, not bad at all. Now you get that 71 post control just to play in the post a little bit. The only bad thing about this build is literally this right here, my people. Just a playmaking. But cap breakers works wonders, so you can do something with the cap breakers. All right. Now, the defense, 92 interior defense. This man was blocking shots like it was nothing. He was a beast. 92 interior defense is gonna be crazy. Perimeter defense, we ain't really worried about that. But at 62, you get immovable, so that's cool. We ain't really worried about steal. But the 97 block, you see what I'm saying? He was a great shot blocker. So 97 on the block, 92 offensive rebound with a 74 defensive rebound. So great shot blocker, great rebounder, great interior defense. Now, in terms of his speed, so look at that, 64 speed, 66 agility. He had an 85 strength with a 95 vert. Okay, so let's go to the mob play builder and make the one and only Serge Ibaka. Let's do it. All right, my people. So we in the mob play builder, as you can see, first and last name Serge Ibaka, right hand jersey number 9. We're making this at power forward. We're going 6'10". We're going 254 with a 6'11" wingspan. All right, so this is the build that I came up with. All right. This is the build that I came up with, my people, that would resemble exactly what we saw on the roster. So look at this, 88 for the pogo stick, of course. Come on now, that's going to be amazing. He had a 90 something vert, but I think 88 is more than enough to get the job done because we get legend pogo stick, right? 84 on the strength, just so we can get the post lockdown on gold. All right, so that's why I went with it. That's going to help us a lot. 60 agility, 65 speed. You see, so I resembled what we just saw, making sure that we got that 92 offensive rebound. All right, I wanted to have that 92 offensive rebound. The defensive rebound is at 77, but I wanted to at least get that 92. 88 interior defense. All right, he had a high, I think it was at 90, but I just went 88. I think 88 is perfectly fine, right? And then he had a 62 perimeter, so we got that. He had a 50 block, so we did that. The only thing I didn't get is that 97 block. If you want to get more of a higher wingspan and a higher block, then you could put the wingspan up. All right, I wanted to definitely get that 92 mid-range. I was working on getting the shades of him and stuff like that, and you know, it wasn't working, so I said, you know what, forget that. I'm gonna go 90 block on this Serge Ibaka build. That's gonna be crazy. All right, of course, he didn't have much playmaking, so I honored that, but he had the 92 mid-range, so I wanted to get that. Okay, 92 gives you dead eye. Okay, so I wanted to definitely get that 92. I like the set shot specialist because you can max plus that to legend. Any of the golds can go to legend. All right, so that'll be dope. 90 close shot, you already know. 70 on a driving layup, and I also went with the 90 driving dunk. Okay, he had a 90 driving dunk, so I went with it. Let me get the 75 standing with the 70 post control, my people. All right, so that's the complete build from what I was able to come up with for Serge Ibaka. You can see this is where it gets toxic. So you will be able to get the close enough rating to what he had. So if you go with Commander, right, 94 interior, 96 block, 82 defensive rebound, that 96 block is perfect because he had a 97. 96 is perfect right there. Driver is cool. You get a 95 driving dunk, which is crazy. Me personally, as I'm looking, okay, now we're talking. So 96 close shot, 80 standing dunk with a 95 driving dunk. Okay, that's intimidating right there, my people. This one is cool too. Skill slasher, 98. Oh my gosh, 98 midi, 75 3, 95 driving dunk. What, my people? This is another good one as well. But for me, I would probably go Commander. me personally, I'll probably go Commander, the Poster Machine. I think that those two takeovers make the most sense in my opinion. Alright, so as soon as you do that, they don't have shades. Okay, I tried to get shades. I thought that every player that was in the game was able to get the shades, but as you can see, I wasn't able to get. But listen, I got somebody from OKC. Okay, Spencer Haywood, I was able to get an OKC logo, so I'm cool with that. The other shades, Chris Webber, Tim Duncan, fire. But two-way mid-paint crasher. So let's go to the cap breaker screen. Alright, and then we're gonna get this rocking. So let's do it. You could probably go defense if you want, in terms of the build specialization, or maybe shooting might even be good. I think shooting might be good, my people. So let's kind of go over that. So maybe build specialization in shooting, or you could do rebounding. It's really up to you. So in terms of the shooting, right? So we have a 70. If you feel comfortable with that, stick with that. Okay? If you feel comfortable with that, stick with it. You might like it. I don't blame you. I think you'll be good. But you can get, you could get your 3-point shot all the way up to an 86. You could do that. If you want to do that, you could go right ahead and have an 86 on the 3-point shot. Or you can save and probably just go maybe like 77, or maybe just go 3 cap breakers. So 3 cap breakers will give you an 83-point shot. If you feel comfortable with an 83-point shot, because you're gonna have the 92 mid-range anyway and the badges. If you feel comfortable, just go 3 cap breakers for the 83-point shot, or just leave it and then test it out and then see how you shooting with the 70. You might be able to go crazy. Now, this is where I felt like I wanted to focus more on the cap breakers. So we have a 28 on our pass accuracy, right? But we can fix that. All right, we can definitely fix that. The highest that we could get is a 58. You know, it really depends on how you want to do that. If you're just snagging the ball and just passing it to the closest teammate, you should be alright. Okay, you should be alright. You know, I think for me, when I'm making these builds, I like to stick to what I saw on the rosters and try to resemble that as best as I can. 50 ball handle, 5 cap breakers, we give you the 75, so that's pretty nice. I like that a lot. I wouldn't probably go speed with ball. I think if anything, ball handle would be the one I go with. You have a 67 on the agility, which to me is pretty good, right? It's not bad at all, but maybe put the 4 cap breakers for the 73 speed. That might even be cool as well. I wouldn't put more to my defensive rebound. That's just me personally. I like this 92 already. That block is already maxed out. It still is gonna actually be pretty nice, because now that we see that we can get more still, we can get a 75. So we can literally get silver interceptor on this Serge Ibaka build and be even more lethal in the lanes. So we got a 90 block. Then if we put 5 cap breakers here, we'll have a 75 still, which is nice, my people. All right, so that is like really nice. You can't really speak too much about it. This will give you a 75. So 4 cap breakers here would literally give you a 79. Sorry, you'll have a 79 on the perimeter defense. So that's pretty nice. You can't go wrong with that. All right, if you want to go higher on the interior, you could, but to me, I think it would just make sense. You could get that higher block, the higher interior. So if you go 5 cap breakers here, you could get the 93 interior defense, if that's what you want. But I like the build. It's different. Like I said, it's different. You would just have to know how Serge Ibaka played and play that style of play, and you'll be fine. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all thought about the Serge Ibaka build. Until next time, much love.